game, but he has some work still to do. The Jaguars released their first depth chart, and Tebow is currently listed as the 4th tight end, but there are also 2 other tight ends listed at the same slot. So, Shannon, what do you make of this?
I mean, it's kind of what I was expecting. I mean, the guy's never played the position before. He's been out of the league for 5-6 years, and he's trying to learn a new position, and it's not as easy as you think. I don't care how talented you are. You just don't jump in and do something that you've really never done before, especially at that age. Maybe only Skip thought he'd be #1 on the depth chart by now.
I did not. I won't say that. I told you he's not even a tight end.
But I think the thing is, for me, is that they have 3 guys ahead of him, and I'm not surprised at where he is on the depth chart, but it really doesn't matter. I know a guy that got a gold jacket, and he was 6th on the depth chart at running back, Terrell Davis. Is that when you get your opportunity, Skip, you show. Be it special teams, if you get one play on offense, you just show. Hell, I was on the board to get cut, the last cut. I made the team, be it special teams, and I went on, I got a gold jacket, won 3 Super Bowls. So until if I'm Tim Tebow, my thought process is, until they tell me to bring my playbook in, I still believe I got a chance to make this team. That's how I would approach it.
Okay. I'm about to explain to you why Tim Tebow and Urban Meyer have played this perfectly and beautifully, and it's because of your answer that you just gave as to why they are handling this just perfectly. I believe that Tim Tebow's experience in the media is helping him right now. I believe that Urban Meyer's experience in the media, as a member of the media for Fox, is helping him right now because they now understand much better how the media works, and they know how to work the media. I believe that they are doing the perfect job right now of defusing, de-escalating, derailing any form of Tebow mania because they're giving the media 0 to overreact to. So they've gone completely out of the way. This is #1 key. No Tebow interviews. We've gone halfway through training camp. Have you seen one word from Tim Tebow?
No.
Because other training camps, he's been front and center because he likes to get interviewed.
He does.
He's very comfortable in front
I'm
of the
glad you
media.
said that. Yeah,
Okay.
he likes talking.
Does, okay, but they had a game plan going in, no interviews.
Right.
Because if you don't give the media anything to run with, they can't run, right?
Right.
So have we been talking about Tim Tebow every day on this show? No. This is the first time, and it's only because I realized last night he hasn't spoken a word. And they keep him buried on the depth chart. He's not 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. He's actually tied for 4th with 2 other no-names on the depth chart.
Right.
Well, that would indicate he's not even going to make the football team, right?
I don't believe that. I believe, well, the thing is for me is that he wouldn't even be on a team if Urban Meyer wasn't the head coach.
Well,
and I've always said that I still believe that he's going to make the team for the simple fact, whether he's talented enough or not, he's going to make this team because Urban Meyer is going to find a role for him or a place for him and wants him to make this team.
All right, I got it. So they have very craftily and carefully de-escalated any Tebow mania by burying him on the depth chart and no interviews, right?
Right.
And it'll be very interesting to see how much he plays, if any, in these preseason games. I don't think it will be much. Maybe in some
damn, Skip, how you going to make the team if you don't play at all?
Okay.
Then everybody going to know the fix is in.
Does anybody better than Urban Meyer know what Tim Tebow can do on a football field?
So are you going to let him play any special teams, or are you just going to hold him back for those maybe 1 or 2 occasions that you get in a game and use him at that?
I think as best they can, they want to keep the real Tebow impact plays under wraps. I do think that they do not want to reveal them in games. Maybe they'll let him try to play a little tight end, but I told you from the start, he ain't a tight end. There is no way they've been making, you see some quotes occasionally about he catches the ball pretty well and he's caught some red zone touchdown passes.
He'll body catcher, though.
Okay, that's fine. And again, was he a natural-born tight end? No. He's not even really big enough to be a tight end, right? Again, you played at like 225 or what, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's 250-ish, but today's tight ends, as you well know.
He's big enough, Skip, tall enough. Most of the guys are like Kelsey, 6'4", 6'5".
That's what I'm saying. What I mean, he's 6'2"-ish?
6'2", yeah,
right?
yeah. He's on the shorter side.
Right.
He got plenty of size.
Okay, so the point is, I still believe that he will be more of a touchdown scorer for them, a designated touchdown scorer, and that Urban will want to use him in goal line or short yardage packages, just the way he won a national championship with him when he was a freshman at Florida. Remember, Chris Leak was the starting quarterback, but Tebow played a number of plays, and Chris Leak seemed okay with it because he would come in and gadget plays.
Is Trevor Lawrence going to be okay with that? He's like, hold on, bro.
He's a rookie.
Oh, whoa,
well, Urban's talking yesterday like Gardner Minshew's 50-50 to be the starting quarterback.
Urban need to stop.
Okay, well, that's what he's saying, okay? Defuse, right? Take the pressure down a couple of notches on Trevor Lawrence and keep the pressure completely off Tebow Mania and Tim Tebow.
Ain't going to be no Tebow Mania. You can't be no Tebow Mania as no tight end.
Okay, I will agree with that.
Yeah, if you Gronk, if you Kelsey, if you Waller, the kid out of Oakland, Vegas.
Yep, I told you, H-back. Gadget roll, where occasionally you snap it to him and he throws a jump pass for a touchdown. Or you snap it to him and he goes student body left and he just runs over 2 linebackers to score a 2-yard touchdown or get a first down. That's who he is. That's what he was. That's how he won a playoff game for your Denver Broncos.
You got some pretty high expectations, lofty expectations for Tebow.
That's not lofty. I'm talking about 8 or 10 plays a game, 6 or 8 plays a game, depending on situations, depending on how it unfolds. That's who he is. That's what you can trust. He's played a lot of football at this level.
He ain't played that position.
Okay, which position?
Tight end.
I told you he's not a tight end. I said it from day one. I have not backed off it a bit. Not a tight end. That's the way they're camouflaging this.
So they're gonna hand. So is he gonna be? So are they gonna hand him the ball, toss him the ball, or is he gonna take the ball from under the center, or they directly snap it to him?
They'll have a package of plays for Tim Tebow. Some they will snap to him, and if you want to call it a wildcat or whatever you want to call it, and some he will be the up back in the shotgun, and they will hand it to him or fake it to him, or maybe occasionally he will flare out and they'll swing it to him, a little, little 5-yard pass that he will turn up and run. Because trust me, if he gets ahead of steam, he is hard to get on the ground. You saw it in Denver, didn't you? Do you realize your Denver Broncos? He didn't even start playing until they were 1-4, so it would be the 6th game of the year. He turned them into the leading rushing attack in pro football that year because he can handle the football. And with Willis McGahee and Tim can run a little bit, right? Yeah, can he throw it? Did he throw it in the playoff game against the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I love how
he threw for 316 yards in that game.
You see how you do
that?
You pick one game that he played
One game, it was a playoff game. It was the game.
No!
Oh, look! There it is again! There it is! Wait! He's going!
Jenny, you might not be responsible for this.
He's gone.
I don't have anything to do with this.
He's gone.
I can't believe you. Jeff, you and Healy. Healy, I know you had something to do with this.
Wait, look at that. Hit him right in the hand. Demarius Thomas is going.
I can't with y'all.
He's gone.
Skip.
I relived that moment. I was in New York City. I was on the floor on my back saying, he did it again.
Skip, you know that's almost been
You realize they won the division
That's almost been a decade ago.
Yeah, well, that's what he does.
You see how grainy the footage is? I mean, think about that.
Urban knows what he can do.
That was in 2D.
Yeah.
We got 4D and 5G now.
I was going to point that out, that you can tell how old it is because it's not as clear as what we're seeing nowadays. Skip, that is not a good sign for Tebow. If that's
Look at that, Skip.
I don't want to see it again.
Who keeps showing this again?
Wait, you know what? If we want some ratings today, we would let's loop this play the rest of the show, and we might have a record ratings.
I don't think that'll
can't see that
You ought to be, yeah, they can. They've seen it enough.
I'm going to commercial. Is Kawhi destined to win a title with the Clippers after signing a new
I
deal?
remember the next 4 years.
Chris Broussard will join us. We're done with Tebow. Stick around.
We're going to get back to that.
No mercy, no mercy.